Hopping in here to give some tips on finishing your book. Specifically answering this question, what do you do when you're halfway through a novel and you get stuck? And you know how it ends, but you don't know what to do next. What are the tips? First of all, I want to say congrats on all your writing so far. So many people say that they want to write a book. You're actually doing it, so you're ahead of the gang. One thing I often do recommend is try to figure out the ending, and you're already doing that. So if somebody else is watching this video and you're stuck and you're writing forward and you're not sure, figure out your ending, because that's a big piece of it. But another thing that I teach is I use something called the inside outline. Now, if you're not traditionally an outliner, because it sounds like if you just know the ending and you're not really sure where to do in the middle, you probably skip the step of outlining. And when you do that, some people call that pantsing, because you're writing by the seat of your pants. Sometimes this is also called discovery writing, and it can be a lot of fun. But it makes it tricky to get your book finished. I like to teach outlining for pantsers. So it's a bit counterintuitive, but it's an easier way to outline. This is going to help you get through that mushy middle, which happens to all of us, by the way. What I work with my book coaching clients is called the Inside Outline. It was originally created by Jenny Nash, my mentor, and the CEO of Author Accelerator. This outline takes your beginning and your end as your goalposts and then places all the scenes that you think you need in there, and it looks at what happens in the scene and also why the scene is there. This outline I'd love because it is a maximum of 3 pages. So I would start there. I would write down every scene that you think you need. And then between the scenes, make sure that each scene leads to the next. And what I mean by that is that decisions that your character is making in one scene make the next scene happen. That makes sure that you're not just putting like filler scenes in there to get to your ending, but that each one drives, each one causes the next scene to happen. Many of us that are writing a book have this story that's totally alive in our heads. So taking that hour or 2 hours to put it down in a maximum of 3 pages, everything that you think might happen, and studying it before you write is a great idea. And that way, every time you go to write, you can go back to this inside outline and you know exactly what you need to do. You know what is going to happen in your scene and you know why it's there. Spending this hour might just save you from endless days, weeks, months, years staring at a blank page. I hope this helps, and if you have any more questions about writing, or if you're still stuck, drop a comment and I will answer. Happy writing! I'm Susie Vidoria. I'm an author, editor. I'm also a book coach, and I love helping writers make their books unputdownable, so follow along for more tips.